And here we go again. How many people have the same problem as I do here? If I look in my pictures folder, because I take a lot of photographs, and I tend to put them into a folder with the year, the month, and the day. So that would be the 7th of January 15 and so forth. I mean, these are not real, these are just put together just for the sake of this demonstration, but it's very hard to, if I wanted to find a particular picture, for example, it means I've got to wade through and see what's where there and have a look. So really I searched the internet to try and find a way that I could make each folder individual, and I came across this nice little program, and it's called Quick Any2 Icon. So I'll copy that, and we'll go on the internet and do a quick search for Quick Any2 Icon. There we go, and straight away it will take us to a little website at the top of the list, and it's actually called Carifred as here. But if you search for Quick Any2 Icon, you'll have this download folder present itself. If we click on that, it'll do a quick download. It's not a very big program at all, so it's only going to take seconds to download, if that. So I'll close the internet and look into my computer, downloads, and here is the said program. If I click on it, it will give us the request, do you want to run this file, yes or no? And I say yeah, run it, because I know where it came from and I trust the site, so there's not a problem with it. And what it does is actually creates icons out of pictures. Now I thought this would be a really good idea, especially as I've got so many things. So the way it works, and it is very simple to do, it's convert from any file or folder. Right, so we browse and we find a folder. Now I've got one on my desktop there already made. As I said, this is put together just for the sake of this demonstration. So we go into pictures. My first one, 1517, which is the 7th of January 2015. If I open it up, I can see it's lots of clocks or shadows of clocks, and I want one in particular which will identify the contents of this folder. Might as well use the first one here, so I'll click on the first one. I'll then browse for the destination where this icon is going to end up, and again we go back into the same one and we give same folder again, and save that. It gives us the list of all the formats that we want for this particular icon. It will save as a PNG file, which is a compressed photo file, but I want it as an icon, and that is what will say up in this box here. It'll be an icon. I might as well have all of them. There's none of them. So now I can convert that picture to an icon. Now it doesn't delete the picture if you're worried about that. All it does is create an icon out of that picture. So at the bottom here it will say the file was successfully converted. So we can now close that program, open up pictures, and have a look in our folder. And sure enough, that first picture there, it's not a JPEG as all the others are, or JPG. This is an ICO file. Okay, it's in there. So now I click on the folder and go to properties, and at the bottom here is customize, and at the bottom of customize tab is change icon, and we open that up. We get the Windows default icon contents, but we can also customize it. So we go to the desktop again and find our original folder that we were playing with in pictures, and we tell it that's the icon we want to use. Okay, it'll put it in the window. Click OK on it. It'll show us this icon, and we can apply that and click OK. I'll just do another one here. This is basically beaches or it's beaches in Sutton-on-Sea, which we could do with a picture on there. So again, we'll go to the program. In fact, while we're here, I've got so many to do, I'll just drag that to the desktop. So run it again, we'll browse, We'll tell it to search the desktop. We'll find that pictures again. We'll choose one, which maybe that might be better for this. Open that. The destination, same place. And save. Convert it. The file was successfully converted. So we go into pictures again, just to go through the routine. We'll just check that the icon is there. There it is. There's your original photograph as a JPEG, and there is that photograph as an icon. So, whoops, closed too many pictures, folders, never mind. So we right click on the folder we want to change. We go to Properties, we'll go to Customize, and we'll change the icon. Again, we'll browse for the right icon, which is in that folder on the desktop. And there it is. Click on that, open, click OK, apply that, and away we go. So now if we have a look at a larger view, large icons, we've got the shadows theme, we've got the beaches theme. What else can we do here? We've got another one, flowers. So just to run through it all again, open up the program. Don't need to do it because we left it open down the bottom here. So we can browse again for the source. Flowers, there they are. Which flower? One that will stand out quite nicely. What about this red one here? Or do we go for the pink one? Doesn't really matter which. So we'll open that as the source file. There we go, and we can convert that. File was successfully converted. Close the program. We can open up there. We'll find the icon, which is this one here. We know it's in there, so we can right click on the folder. We can go to Properties, go to Custom. We can go to Change Icon. We need to browse for the right folder, which is this one at the end. There's the icon we've just created. We can open it, OK it, and apply it. Wonderful, there we go. So now when we look in there, we'll see that the picture we've chosen for flowers is there on, and this can be from all your photos. So simple to do. I mean, how long have we been going now? About 5 minutes or so. And already we've done 3 of the folders, so I'll run through it just one final time for you. Run the program. We browse for to find the folder we want to add something to, in which case we'll do 19th of January 2015. This is a carnival scene. Might as well choose that very first one, which is quite dominant on the page. Put the destination folder. Which is this one here. We'll save that. Select what size icons you want it to create, and bear in mind these will all be encased within the same icon. It'll be just different views at different times. If you have a large folder view open, it'll show the larger ones, and likewise if you just have it open as just as an icon view on your desktop or whatever, it'll have the smaller one. So we can now convert that. Just take a moment. That's it, sorted. So we can now go in and right click, go to Properties, we go to Customize, go to Change Icon and browse. Find the folder we've just created. There it is, 15.1.19. There we go, there's the icon. Open that, OK it and apply it, and away we go. Now when we open it up, we see that the icon is actually that of the carnival. So all that we know that all the pictures in there of the carnival, we know that it's the seaside pictures, we know that there's the shadows theme that I created, and also a folder full of flowers that we can look at. It's so easy to use. There are no complexities to it at all. It's safe as far as I'm aware it is. It's easy to use. Haven't had any problems with it. It's just so simple to use. You can save as PNGs if you wish. The larger formats, as it says there, PNGs compress larger formats and use much less hard disk drive space. If we just pop into this folder that I've created already, and there's an icon. Look at the properties of that icon, and it actually tells us 164 kilobytes. Not worth worrying as far as size is concerned, but it's makes it a very nice icon, very pretty icon, as do all the other pictures. And I think it's the same with whatever pictures you decide. You'll recognize the contents of a folder much easier by recognition rather than trying to identify what's on the slide. If we make that quite big and go to extra large icons, we can see here as we go down that there's model cars or cars of some sort in there. We look at this one, it's got cats in it, or what we think, yeah. So there we go. It's lots of different ways of identifying a particular folder. So that's the demonstration. I hope you've enjoyed it. There's nothing too complicated in there at all. Hours of fun to be had. If you go through every folder on your save drive or your wherever it is you back up your folders for. You can even take a picture of maybe the clock showing today's date, Sunday, January the 25th in this case, and put that on your folder. You know, it'll make it easily identified. I've enjoyed this. I hope you have too. Please subscribe to my channel, which is Howard L. Hall on YouTube. And don't be frightened to subscribing either. You'll get notifications when I put up new videos, which are usually 1 or 2, perhaps 3 a month. At the moment, that is going to become even more in the future. So if you're subscribed, you won't miss any. So easy to subscribe. Just sign up with YouTube, and you'll be able to fill in your necessary forms. And if you really want to, you can put your own demonstrations up on YouTube once you've subscribed. Thank you for listening, and once again I hope you did enjoy this demonstration.